Hey everyone, happy Sunday. Welcome back to Sacred Light Tarot. My name is Anna. I'm a Clairsentient, Empath, and Intuitive. Let's go ahead and dive into your reading with a gentle noise as I cleanse the space. Spirit Source, Almighty Divine, Adonai, Elohim, I invite you into this space to provide truth and clarity to those who seek it. And thank you for these messages that we are about to receive. As always, Spirit, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the week ahead. So what is it that we are going to be dealing with? What overall energy, please, Spirit? What overall energy, please, Spirit? All right. Thank you. Thank you, as always, for these messages. Let's see what we have. Okay, there we go. Home. Okay. All right. So some of you may be focused around the home this week, doing something with moving homes, changing homes, sprucing up your home. Safe, grounded, supported. Okay. Feel secure knowing you are guided and supported. Take time to ground yourself knowing that you are always safe. Okay. So what does home mean to you? This week, you'll be thinking a lot about that. Where do I feel most at home? All right, Spirit, what are the general energies that are surrounding us during this week? So we'll take a look at the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and toward the end of the week. I'm getting better at that, guys. These big cards. Spirit, what are the energies that are surrounding us for the week? The overall energy, as well as the energies that will be surrounding us for this week. Okay. 2 more shuffles. All right, Spirit, the overall energy. Thank you. The 4 of Swords. Okay, so we had this come out before, and it's coming out yet again. So there seems to be a consistent healing that is taking place. Grounding yourself. Feeling at home, wherever that might be. Again, we have the Star underneath the bottom of the deck, as well as the 2 of Cups now showing up. Okay, so sharing 1 cup with another. So this can be a commitment. This can be healing from a commitment. This can be healing so that you can move toward this commitment. It can mean healing this commitment or this connection. Now, the 2 of Cups does not necessarily have to be wow, you're showing me that this is something. Yeah, the 8 of Cups here, something that you feel distant from, but you don't want to feel that distance here. We have the High Priestess here. One or either of you may not be speaking out. You may be in a period of no contact at this point. The 4 of Swords can indicate that. Okay, taking time to be quiet. Go within. The Star here, Aquarian energy, Cancerian, and Piscean energy here in the High Priestess. You're listening to your intuition. Is this something that I do want to heal? Gaining clarity here in silence. All right. Saying, is this my star? Is this where my compass is pointing? Is this where I want to be? Where I am being guided to go? Is this relationship worth healing? Is this person meant to be on my spiritual path? Okay. Aquarius, Cancer, and Pisces. All right, underneath the bottom of the deck. Spirit, what is the overall energy, or what is the energy for the beginning part of the week? For the beginning part. Okay, well, never mind. We're just going to go ahead and say the beginning, middle, and end. Thank you, Spirit. So we do have the Fool here. Someone is taking a leap of faith. The Empress, right? Taurus and Libra energy. This is about realizing your value. It's about attracting and not chasing. She is all 4 queens rolled into one. Now, masculines, we all have divine masculine and divine feminine within us. Okay. It just depends on what is needed at that time. So all major arcana, except for the overview. Wow. Okay. The beginning, the middle, the end of the week. I wanted 3 cards. I got 4. Okay. For whatever reason, Spirit wanted to throw in a 4th card. The Sun. Okay. It seems like once you take a leap of faith to embrace this Empress energy of receiving, being open to the universe. And it's very interesting that that is directly followed by the Wheel of Fortune here, okay? Indicating that you are allowing the wheel to turn for your best and highest good. It's about giving up control. It's about saying, okay, universe, I understand that I have very little power whenever it comes to the direction in which you're pointing me in. I know what I consider to be wish fulfillment. What is for my best and highest good may in fact be something entirely different. And you're taking a look at this and it's filling you with a sense of calm and peace here with the Sun. Happiness. Almost as if some of you have been doing a lot of hard work. I feel like spinning your wheels here. And you're taking off on this brand new adventure or taking a new perspective, a fresh perspective with the Fool. Aries and Aquarius energy, Taurus and Libra energy, the fixed energies here, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. And then we have Leo energy here as well. So I can't wait to dive into this. This is really all major arcana here coming up for this week. So this is like a big week, and the major arcana continue underneath the bottom of the deck. Yeah, gaining clarity here. This sloth has been popping up quite a bit. All right, the Hanged Man here. So Piscean energy, submitting, surrendering really, and saying, okay, I don't know, but I'm willing to learn. Gaining enlightenment here. We also have the Nine of Pentacles. Reinvesting in yourself as you do so. So you see the Swan here with the Nine of Pentacles. This could be a glow up. This could be you. This is pre-Empress energy underneath the bottom of the deck. Okay? You may already be in this place of where you are investing into yourself. The universe is asking you to fully step into, the Eight of Wands, forward movement or communication after a period of pause. It's like you're finally graduating. You're getting to this place where you're saying, okay, the King of Wands here, I'm ready to take action and forward movement toward this Empress energy, toward gaining enlightenment, toward this leap of faith. Okay, beginning something entirely new. This could be a cycle that I can't discount that with the Wheel of Fortune here. It can be something that is cyclical, that is coming back around, and you're saying, okay, I'm open to the possibility of this, but I'm going to approach this from a different standpoint. Instead of chasing after whatever it is that I am interested in, I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to allow this to come to me if it is for my best and highest good. You're almost saying, I know that I desire this, but ultimately, is it for my best and highest good? If it is, then it will find its way to me and I am open to receive it. So there's a very big difference here in perhaps where you were before in chasing what felt like home, safe, grounded, supported, and only for you to find out that maybe that was not the case. Okay, so you're setting off here on a different journey, all right, with the Fool. Please, Spirit, if you would, the Fool, the Fool, the Fool. Yeah, the Hierophant. You're really taking a long, hard look at what it is that you find to be your core ethics, morals, values, and beliefs. Do they align with where I'm at now in my life? Am I ready to take a leap into the unknown and explore different possibilities? Or am I willing to stick to what it is that I know because it is safe, it is stable here. We have the King of Pentacles here as well. The High Priestess underneath the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant, okay? For a lot of you, this is a time in which you are questioning what it is that you believe to be true. Whether that is in regards to faith, whether that is in regards to who you are deep within, what you have always known, what you have always believed, or whether this is even, I can't really say a higher level of commitment here, because the High Priestess is here. This is about integrating the light and the dark. It's about listening to your intuition. It's about signs, synchronicities, dreams, paying attention to those subtle signs that the universe is sending you. And I feel like those are really, really getting through to you this week. Taurus and Libra energy here again in the Hierophant. The King of Pentacles here could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn that you're dealing with. Taurus and Libra, Cancer and Piscean energy here underneath the deck with the High Priestess. The Ace of Swords, you're gaining clarity here. All right, possibly by tapping into your more spiritual side. Really allowing those messages to come in through your crown chakra. Okay? She sees the beginning, the middle, and the end of all things. And the Six of Wands. Success, victory. Okay? Really drawing attention to the things that need to be worked on. All right? There are a lot of messages here that I could really go deeply into on the esoteric side of things. But the Knight of Swords, it's helping you to move forward with truth and clarity. So I feel like this is a new path that you are setting out on. And it is with truth and clarity about, okay, they're giving me to thine own self be true. And I really feel like you're reestablishing what that means. If you've always questioned about whether or not a job, a belief, something that's been very important to you, maybe even since you were young, okay, you have to chase. You constantly, if it's something that's important to you, if you see this as wish fulfillment, you need to chase until you've achieved that goal. And you're saying, well, you know what? I can move forward with truth and clarity knowing that I am already stable. And deep within me, I know my own worth, my own value. The Fool, I'm ready for this new experience that I'm going toward here. And I'm going to shift my perspective here and operate knowing my worth, my value, and being open to receive, not necessarily chasing or going after something. Okay, I feel like you're intuitively listening to that nudge saying, okay, if you've been chasing something and it has not worked out, maybe it's time for you to be just open to receive what the universe has in store. I almost want to flip these two around, but they came out this way, and so that way they shall be kept. But the Empress to the Wheel of Fortune, it almost seems like things begin to turn in your favor once you allow yourself to be open to receive. That's the thing, is that sometimes we think that we know what it is that we're operating from that place of the Emperor, and we're saying, okay, I'm going to take charge. I'm going to go get this done. Right? Spirit's saying, how about we just see what, if we allow, what will come our way if we're open to receive. Okay? This is a little more of a kinder, gentler energy. It's about growth and expansion as well. Taurus and Libra energy, got a lot of that Venusian energy here. The Empress, please, Spirit. Yeah, there's something here that needs to, that you've gained perspective on. Yeah, okay, all right, okay. So we have the Hanged Man, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Death. For me, this is saying, in order for me to move forward in any capacity, for me to move forward and move forward slowly into this energy of receiving and being open to what the universe has for my best and highest good, it means putting an end to something after I have gained clarity about it. And the Hanged Man underneath the bottom of the deck here as well. More Piscean energy here. There's a bit of transformation here that's needed in the thought process. Where we start off here with the Knight of Swords, wanting to really move forward at a fast pace with truth and clarity toward this new beginning. The Spirit's kind of saying, you might want to dial that back here toward the middle of the week and saying, okay, let's not chase. Let's redirect our focus here. I do want this new beginning, but let's go about it in a more methodical and slow way here with the Knight of Pentacles. Having that change of perspective with the Hanged Man and seeing that something does need to change. Okay, if nothing changes, nothing changes, right? If you continue doing the same thing and expecting a different result, again, Einstein's famous quote, that's the definition of insanity. It's also the definition of spinning one's wheels. You keep doing the same thing and keep pressing the gas and you're stuck in mud, guess what? You're not going to go anywhere. Okay, I could give you some tips on how to get out of that situation, but that's not what this video is about. The Five of Cups here. Yeah, there's a feeling of sadness and remorse that I feel like you're needing to move away from or see as from a different perspective. You may feel sadness, regret, and remorse over a particular situation here, but there's a need for you to see it in a different perspective. Perhaps this was a blessing in disguise. Okay? That which you were chasing before, like I said, the Empress, you're now open to receive. And it may be because you're gaining clarity here that whenever you chase something, that, well, there you go. I mean, you can't make it up. It's the Tower. Yeah. This may be a Tower moment for you, and not in a bad way. Because it's making you reassess with this Seven of Pentacles. It's making you reassess and look back at the past, saying, perhaps I should have been a little more patient. Perhaps I should have walked away from a situation whenever I felt that it wasn't going anywhere, that it wasn't maturing to the level that I wanted it to. And it was because I was pushing. And I was in that Emperor energy of, let's get this done. I'm going to take charge. I'm going to take control. And as long as I have the fortitude to see this through, it will be successful. And it wasn't. All right. So there we have the Tower, which brought in this feeling of sadness, remorse, and regret. Scorpio and Aries energy in the Tower. So now there's a need for you to give up control. Here we have the High Priestess wanting to come out again. Okay, guys, if you're not listening or tapped into your intuition, sit in some stillness here and really allow your intuition to speak to you. Notice those signs and synchronicities, okay? Let's say that you were going for a job, right? And you got a flat tire on the way, okay? You weren't able to make it to the interview, and someone else ended up getting the job. Lame example, I know. But I'm just saying, maybe that job was not for you. Maybe you later find out that that company files for bankruptcy or has a huge layoff. And you're saying, oh, God, man, I felt really shitty because I didn't make the interview. Okay, but honestly, okay, it may have been Spirit, Source, and the Almighty Divine redirecting your path here with the Wheel of Fortune. That will happen. Okay, if you go against that continuously, you'll see those towers. Because the Divine already has a plan for you. Okay, whether you know it or not. And being open to whatever that plan is, however the wheel is turning, and the wheel is constantly turning, whether you know it or not. Sometimes you're on the top, sometimes you're on the bottom. It's the karmic wheel of justice, and it does keep repeating. So it moves for your best and highest good, to teach you lessons, to bring things in that are meant for you, okay? Whenever you try and say, well, you know what? Instead of being this Empress and being willing to receive those gifts from the universe, from Spirit, from Source, from the Divine, I'm going to go ahead and just power through this, and I'm going to stand in this Emperor position, and I'm going to say, I know what's best for me, and I'm going to move forward toward what I think is my wish fulfillment. And then Spirit says, oh, okay. Well, how about this Tower? Just saying. The Wheel of Fortune is allowing. It's saying, all right, I'm open. I feel like some of you may have needed a bit of a reality check whenever it comes to that ultimately, in the end, we're not in control. That's why I say, guys, potential. Because we're not behind the scenes. I'm not telling you the future. I'm not telling you what's going to happen. I'm telling you what, if the energies stay the same, what I see in the energies. That can change at any given moment. We as human beings have the power to change and really, quite honestly, fuck up our destiny. Rest assured, Spirit will very kindly put you back on your path with those towers. Okay? Yeah, try not to interfere here. And it feels like you've learned your lesson and you're open and responsive to allowing the wheel to turn for your best and highest good. Even if you're not completely certain what that's going to bring in. All right. Just trust the process. All right. Trust in your higher power that they, she, he, okay, whatever the case may be, know what is in your highest good, what it is that you need most. The Seven of Wands. Ooh, setting boundaries. I want to say, I hope that it's setting boundaries. I hope that you are not trying to, I hope that you're not trying to push back against the wheel from turning. Because, yeah, the Ace of Wands here, it's about a passionate new beginning. The Seven of Wands, but being smart about it and setting your boundaries here. The Nine of Pentacles, continuing to invest in yourself all this while. And the Chariot, focusing on forward movement. Forward movement really being the key here. Forward movement, not stagnation. Again, nothing changes if nothing changes. This is kind of also about going with the flow. Yes, it's about collaboration, working together. It's about moving away from the city and going towards success. All right, success and victory. But I feel like when you allow for the wheel to turn, this happens naturally. You'll see this progression. You'll see that you are moving to, even if you're not actively attempting to drive that chariot, you're still moving in that direction. Okay? And it's by giving up that perceived sense of control that we have over our destiny. Don't want to see any more towers, right? Okay. Cancerian energy here. The Seven of Wands, setting good boundaries and keeping those boundaries. Okay. With that being said, you know, if something does come in that you're not comfortable with, dealing with that by setting healthy boundaries can turn a negative into a positive. Okay. Some of you, this is a lesson that is coming in that needs to be learned. All right. The Ace of Wands, though, can be a passionate new beginning. It can be something that sparks something inside of you that reignites a passion for something that you didn't know that you had, possibly even oneself, with the Nine of Pentacles being here. Okay, maybe you've been one of those people who has been there for everyone and neglecting yourself. And Spirit is really saying, okay, it's time for you to put the focus back on you, the Nine of Pentacles, and invest in yourself. Be open to receive. Don't chase. Okay? The Knight of Cups underneath the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that's whenever emotion comes your way, or you're able to open up toward emotion. The Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to something here. Some of you are holding on to the hope that someone will return here with an offer of emotion. That as time passes and things change, that you will have the opportunity here to have this passionate new beginning, okay? I will tell you that, yeah, whenever you begin to invest in yourself, naturally you become more attractive because you are paying more attention to your own personal needs and you're taking the focus off of that other person, okay? You're not actively chasing. You're now in this position where you're saying, okay, I'm open to receive. If it is for my best and highest good, I trust that Spirit Source and the Almighty Divine will bring that to me. If it is for my best and highest good. Look, I had to get to this place too. Believe me. The Queen of Pentacles, yeah, again, you're saying, yeah, your focus is squarely on yourself. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, true pair here. It's about stability. It's about nurturing oneself and that stable environment. Okay, home, stability, being grounded. There's a lot of grounded energy here. Okay, guys. Judgment underneath of that. There is a call to make a decision here that you're allowing to give up control. And I know for a lot of people that is scary. Okay. Especially if you're an earth sign, which most subscribers are. So, yeah, guys. Scorpionic energy in the Judgment. What is the Sun, though? I do want to end out on a high note. I feel like this is almost advice that Spirit is wanting to give. Yeah, there you go. The Lovers, the Empress. Okay. Your true happiness, rebirth, renewal. Okay, there we go. The Knight of Cups here as well. It's whenever you do move into this Empress energy completely. Whenever you're open to receive. Because I feel like until now, you've been in this place where it's not been so easy to allow. You're more used to being in the driver's seat. Okay, the Chariot here. That's determination to move towards success, victory. Once you give up that desire to be behind the wheel, okay, and drive things forward, or be behind the whip on the Chariot, whatever the case may be, all right, depending on, anyway, the Chariot can also be a car. Just saying, behind the wheel, behind in the driver's seat. Let's say it that way. Okay. Once you give up that need to, and you start focusing on yourself and reinvigorating whatever passion this is that you have with the Ace of Wands, that's whenever things start to move. So it's really about turning the focus on yourself and being open to receive. Saying, okay, I'm not sure what's coming my way, but I have to trust in Spirit, Source, and the Almighty Divine that it is for my best and highest good. Whether it be a lesson, whether it be just the ability to see happiness here. And happiness comes from within. It's not from any external source, but it does have the ability to bring in those deep soul bond connections, because no one wants to be with someone who is not happy within themselves. So finding that happiness within yourself and investing in yourself as a single person can bring in someone who is on the same frequency as you. Okay? And that doesn't mean that you're both equally focusing on just yourselves. It means that you retain your independence whenever you enter into this relationship. The Empress, again, being open to receive growth, expansion, the Knight of Cups, this emotional offer that's coming in or being given, all right, if this is from you. The Sun, a rebirth and a renewal, almost a reinvention of oneself. This is a lot of very, very positive energy. It's very transformative energy, which is why I see the Death here. There's a sense of needing to end something here. You've gained clarity about it. And I feel like it's that pursuing. Okay? Allow things to unfold naturally. Allow the wheel to turn. Okay? That tower underneath the bottom of the deck, no joke. Okay? You may have been getting in your own way. Spirit may have said, look, I've got this lined up perfectly. And you're saying, yeah, but it's not exactly the way that I want. If I can just make a small adjustment. If I could just make nope, tower. I feel like there's an element of humility here that will come with this lesson along this path. And it's whenever you begin this new journey here, and it's from a fresh perspective of realigning with your morals, your core ethics, your values, and your belief system, whatever those are. The Three of Wands, you're turning your back to the past here, and you are focused on the future. This can be a card of waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for your manifestations to come to fruition. It can also be about turning your back to the past and looking toward the future. Brighter days ahead. The sun is shining up over the horizon in the original card here. The Two of Cups. Yeah, exactly. Your manifestation of we saw the Two of Cups earlier. Sharing your cup with someone else. Okay? A soul connection. Now, again, it does not have to be in a romantic sense. I do feel like it is. But the Page of Pentacles here. You're starting out here as friends. And that's the best way to do it. All right, the Three of Pentacles, building that solid foundation underneath of it. Collaboration, being on the same page. Guys, this is a lot of really interesting energy that's coming through this week. It almost feels like you're going through not necessarily a universal test, although we do get those, all right? And the more that you push back against them and you say, you know what? I know what's for my best and highest good. I'm not going to go with the flow. I'm not going to allow things to progress naturally. I'm not going to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to choose to see what I want to see. I'm going to choose the outcome that I want. Just be ready for those towers, okay? Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay. Boys only want love if it's torture. Why am I getting that song? I'm not the hugest Taylor Swift fan, and that song just popped in my head. My daughter listens to her. But yeah, for some of you, this is in regards to a relationship that someone was trying to direct. Okay, or maybe push in that direction. And you're saying, okay, it's time for me to be open to receive. If this person wants to pursue, then by all means. But I'm done chasing. I'm done putting in all of the work. It's time for this other person to put in the work. Okay? And if it's meant for my best and highest good, then I trust that Spirit Source and the Almighty Divine will bring that to pass. All right, here. And I do see a very happy outcome, I will say, if the energies stay the same. Again, free will. All right, human psychology, fear, a whole slew of things could come in between now and the end of next week, or this coming week, and completely change this dynamic. So don't get fixated on this. That's why we do, all right, that's why I had been doing the daily reads, because from day to day, from moment to moment, thought to thought even, these energies are subject to change. Okay? Even Spirit Source and the Almighty Divine may be saying, wait, you're going down the wrong road. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. And boom, you've got a tower in here between you and happiness. Just saying. So all energy is subject to change, as it is constantly in flow. Sorry guys, I rambled on a little bit too long, but let's go ahead and run through the signs. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you have not yet already, please make sure to do so. So underneath the deck, the main deck, we do have the Hanged Man, which is also out here as well. Piscean energy, we have the Eight of Wands. I think we didn't, no, that was it as far as the majors are concerned. That King of Wands here is about passionate forward movement. It's about having drive. And I feel like maybe in the past you had been very passionate and driven toward a certain goal instead of being open and receptive to what is for your best and highest good. All right, we have Aries and Aquarius here. With all major arcana coming out here for the baseline, this does seem to be a significant week, okay, for you guys. The Hierophant, Taurus and Libra energy, Aries and Aquarius, the Empress, Taurus and Libra as well, the Hangman, Piscean energy again, the Death, Scorpionic energy, the Chariot, Cancerian energy, the fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio here on the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, Gemini, the Sun, Leo, the Empress yet again, okay, reminding you that this happiness is coming in because you allowed it to, okay, and you're seeing growth and expansion because you've allowed yourself to go with the flow. Go with what Spirit Source and the Almighty Divine has in store for you. You're not fighting against the current. Okay? If you've ever been to the beach, all right, if you know what a riptide is, the more that you fight against the current, the worse it is. Okay? You swim parallel to the shore. And you don't fight against the current. All right? The more that you fight against the current, the more resistance that you're going to have from the universe. And I feel like that's really what Spirit is showing you here, is that whenever you are fully open, that's whenever you do see happiness. That's whenever you do see this deep soul bond connection coming in. The Knight of Cups, an offer of emotion. And the Empress, growth and expansion. All right, guys. Huge messages that are coming through. Very, very powerful messages. Home. All right. Safe. Grounding. Supported. Feel secure knowing that you are guided and supported by the universe. All right, I added that in. Take time to ground yourself knowing that you are always safe. Yeah, you are. Spirit Source and the Almighty Divine, the universe, is working around the clock. Whether you know it or not, whether you can see it, whether you can sense it, whether you can feel it, have faith that your spirit guides, God, the universe, whatever your higher power may be, is working for your best and highest good behind the scenes, whether you know it or not. Pay attention to your intuition. The more that you tap into your intuition, the more likely you are to see signs and synchronicities that are encouraging you to continue being open and receptive and letting you know that you are, in fact, on the right path. Okay, guys? All right, Cancer and Piscean energy, I just remembered that was underneath the deck that came out earlier. Almost every single sign is here. Okay, guys? So this really is a major collective shift, a major collective reading. That's what I have for you guys moving into next week. Let me know in the comments how and if this resonates with you guys. I would love, love, love to hear your feedback and your thoughts on this. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Wishing you love, light, and so very many blessings. I will be posting all 12 signs this upcoming week, so make sure that you check your moon, your rising, and your Venus to see which area of your chart you most closely resonate with. All right, guys. With that being said, have a great week, and I will see you guys again here soon. Until then, take care. Mwah.